this is the first baby out the womb, so Barbie is her name. Hey, some friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm symptomistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. And this is episode 4 of the Barbie challenge. We're on generation 1, and a lot has been happening. So I've been doing some pre-records, as you can see. I missed y'all, and we have Barbie here going for a little bit of walk. She has a little bit of a pregnancy belly. If you don't know anything about her pregnancy, you got to go to the previous episode. And she is thinking about getting into gardening. She needs some, she needs some activities, some things to do outside of her plans to be a housewife. So hopefully she can start working on that soon. And I think we're going to have her just garden right over here. These pots were already here from back in the day when her mom used to garden, way, way back in the day, like before Barbie was even old enough to like pick up on a few things from her mom. So she's starting from scratch with her gardening skill, but eventually, hopefully, she will be very comfortable with it. I just want her to have hobbies that make her feel accomplished, but that she can do, with her future life plans. And listen, it is constantly raining in Newcrest here. And I'm kind of surprised. I don't remember it raining this much in Newcrest, but like the whole summer, it just rains constantly, and I can't really wrap my mind around that. I thought it would be like, a sunny summer. I thought it would be similar to Willow Creek. I don't feel like it rains this much in Willow Creek, but let me know if you've paid attention to the weather plans. But here we are at the doctor's office where we are finding out the gender of the baby. And listen, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I tried to go up in this doctor's office and I was having all kinds of errors, all kinds of issues. And so I'm just gonna tell you that Barbie is having twin girls. Shocked. I definitely was shocked that she's having twin girls. I know I put the, what is it called, the home trait on the house where it's like they could have, there you go, there's the proof in the pudding that she is having two baby girls. And yeah, I put the home trait, and I know it says that they sometimes have twins, but I never actually really had that happen. And so I was like shocked, but also like a little annoyed because I'm like, damn, how am I supposed to do this where I said the first born would be Barbie, second generation? Oh, I just wanted y'all to see her, like how she's super hungry, that she's eating standing up. She is also joining the nitty gritty nitty gritty stitchers, and I thought that was like a super cute name, so shout out to the save file. I did not create that, that was already in the game. I thought it would be a nice way to have her do something else, another hobby that she could do at home, kind of like at her leisure. But as I was saying, like I wanted the firstborn baby to be named Barbie if she was a girl. And of course, I get two girls. And so, even though they're twins, I think I'm going to do the same thing. First baby name that pops up, even if it's 1 second before the other baby, she is going to be Barbie. So, that's that. And Barbie, the current generation, is just focusing on knitting. She wants to practice a little. She has a bit of pride about herself. She doesn't really like to show that she's not good at things. And so she is practicing knitting before she ends up like hanging out with this group. She's glad that they asked her to join, even though it's kind of random. She didn't apply or anything. They were just kind of randomly reaching out and asking people in the neighborhood to join. And also, while Barbie is here, she is going to leave a little note for Cameron because that would be nice of her. And then she's just going to send a follow-up text because she does want to get to know these members of this club a little bit more. But yeah, that's Barbie's days are pretty boring. Going forward, you will see me like speed through some things because listen, this housewife life, on in The Sims is it can get a little monotonous. Like I enjoy it, but it is a lot for this generation. So you are gonna see me speed through certain things. At a point, I'm even going to adjust the lifespan. Now, listen, it's shocking to me because I never play with lifespan even on, like auto aging even on. Like I completely turned that off. And the fact that I was playing this on long, oh look, Cameron's home from work. The fact that I was playing this on long was like already scary enough. Oh, look, he's been promoted, so that's great. Now he is a teaching assistant, and so that's great because the baby is very close and they are gonna, well, the babies, I keep saying the babies, oh, she's having them now. Okay, so yeah, perfect time for Cameron to get home, and we are going to have an at-home birth for Barbie. Not necessarily gonna show you anything crazy, but yeah, here is where the babies are. I've already have the bassinets ready, and it is time for, for us to start on developing generation 2, which I'm really excited for. Like this generation, this has been fun, it's been cute, but I think knowing that I'm in this challenge for the long haul really has me ready for the next one. So yeah, this is the first baby out the womb. So Barbie is her name. And I decided that it would be really cute to name like the siblings Barbie's friends' names. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to alternate Barbie's friend's name. I mean, I guess there's not that many friends of Barbie. So I don't know if we're gonna get some repeats, like maybe some future generations will be named after their great aunt. I don't know. I didn't really think that fully through because I literally had to Google these names, and the first one that came up was Nikki, so that will be the baby, well, the other twins' name. Now there's gonna be three siblings, so the third one is also a girl. Um, I think she will have another Barbie friend's name. And then if it's a boy, probably will be named Ken, but I could let me know in the comments what you think. This is how I play. I like get so far down the rabbit hole of thinking about what's next that it like kind of spirals. Like I already have ideas for Generation 8, guys, so don't judge me. But here the babies are, finally. It is the next day, and it's interesting. Cameron is on paternity leave, and here's here with the babies. And then I get this like swap personality, sim discovery trait. And he's gone from gloomy to cheerful. And I'm going to accept that because I think that is accurate. I think having this family has given Cameron more like something to be. I guess he's just more grounded than he was before. Like he was kind of like, I think he was like a little lonely off to himself. And I think he's enjoying being a dad and helping around the house, even though like it'll be interesting what happens once he goes back to work. But he's very helpful. Like as we can see, Barbie is getting her rest, and the babies are just, one is chilling and one is sleeping, and he's helping with the laundry. So I think he's really enjoying like this new life that has come into his life. So it'll be interesting to see how this family evolves. And as you can see, it keeps freaking raining. So like can't even take, maybe that's also why like I'm telling you that like this housewife stuff is not going, like it's not as much fun and it's kind of repetitive because my Sims, I mean they could go out in the rain, but then I possibly lose one because of thunder and lightning, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, it's it uh what's the opposite of it? Never rains in California. Okay, I need y'all help because I've never seen these butterflies over the hamper in this game. I don't know. I recently downloaded Bust the Dust kit, which is funny. My first kit, my first like non-free kit. So that was exciting, but I'm like, is that related to that? Like I've just never seen the little butterflies over the hamper. So if you've seen that, let me know in the comments what that is. And it is, I guess we're still working on laundry. Barbie's up and there's still housework to do after being like tired and stuff and having these babies. So they are working together to get this laundry done. All my Sims, I guess maybe it's parenting that my Sims are getting new personality traits, because now Barbie is neat. I don't think she was messy before, because so there's nothing to swap, or lazy or anything like that. But I think she cares more about cleanliness. With the babies here, she just wants to be careful. So it's really cute that they're getting these new traits at this time where they're home with the babies. And Barbie just really loves seeing Cameron with the twins. Like, she instantly feels flirty when she sees him with them, and like just loving the babies. And she doesn't want to have another one right now because she's still figuring things out, even though she knows eventually she wants to have more kids. But yeah, she instantly feels flirty. And jump scene, we are having our first knitting meeting at Michelle, I think that's her name, Michelle's house right here. And the funny thing is that Michelle's teenage son, I think, like, has a crush on Barbie. Like, he's flirty with her, and Barbie's like being nice. But Barbie's honestly just happy to get out the house. That is Michelle's husband. I think Michelle's daughter is somewhere around here. But Barbie's happy to get out the house. Barbie's happy to like kind of have a friend. Her and Michelle are like starting to bond a little. I'm gonna give Michelle a makeover. Like, she doesn't look bad because it says a save file. But Sweetie writes save file, by the way. She doesn't look bad, but I think I'm gonna make her a little more into the style that I like. And I might leave her family alone because I don't know how much we're seeing them. But yeah, Barbie's just happy to be out the house. The benefits of Cameron's paternity leave is that like he can be home as opposed to at work. And so yeah, she's just doing a little socialization. So I want to show that side of her life too. So what Barbie did find a little disappointing was after going out, Cameron basically asked her to come home and clean, and she was like tired from being out. And she was happy that she got to go out, but now it feels like there's more work. Like, the home is dusty, you see the little dust bunnies over here. And so I think Cameron was kind of just like managing the babies, and now he needs help. So yeah, that was a little disappointing of an experience for Barbie, and she's really going to think about, like, is going out worth the hassle of having to come home and do more cleaning than if she would have just been home. She could have done it like slower and just been less tired. So Barbie decided on, first of all, this is finally the first nice day. And second of all, I gave Michelle a little makeover, so she looks a little more cute. I wanted her to look like, I'm trying to think of the best way to put this, look like she, you know what? I don't have the words. Leave in the comments what you think she looked like. But I wanted Barbie to be like, well, you know what? Going out was too much work. Maybe I'll have a friend come over and they're going to have some barbecue because it's such a nice day outside. Finally, it is not raining. And Michelle came over here in her short shorts and her little tied up t-shirt. I think she looks really cute. And I think they made some fried fruit or something. I think that's what they made. And they're just having a good time outside. I think Cameron's actually upstairs sleeping. Also, Michelle's gonna meet the babies, and it's just nice to have someone over. They really don't have any company. No Cameron's family, no Barbie family. First of all, they never got a welcome wagon. I don't know what that's about. Even when Barbie was single, like, she didn't get a welcome wagon, and that was very odd. But Barbie's gonna check on whichever one of the twins is crying, and see what's going on there. But I'm just so happy that it's not raining. That's really the highlight of this part of the episode for me. See, we still have these butterflies that I don't know what they are. Uh, that there's sunshine and that Barbie can get outside and just enjoy the outdoors. And she's in really a great mood. And the babies seem to be doing well. I don't know how much longer Cameron has for paternity leave. Probably like a day or two left. Really not much. But he's been up, so he's been getting his rest, and it's nice for Barbie to have some time with her friend. I think Michelle instantly got baby fever from seeing the twins because she went home and immediately was like, hey, you think I should adopt a baby? And I think that is interesting. Like, and so she did that, and now the baby's here, but Barbie doesn't have time to go see the baby. But what's up with Michelle, y'all? What is up with her? And here we are, another day. Cameron is here fixing the toilet, which he does not enjoy this, but they are trying to save money, so he's learning to fix things. And he is about to go back to work, and so he wants to make sure everything is up and running smoothly. And then he goes back to work on Monday, so they have the weekend. Uh, but then I also aged these kids up because let's say it was dragging on, it wasn't gonna fix the challenge. I think this is the point where I aged them up, and I also put the lifespan on short, and I might slow it down when they become kids. We'll see. But yeah, it was getting old. So let's see. I'm actually gonna pick Barbie's trait because she's Gen 2. So I want to pick something that goes with what her life is going to be like, and I want to pick it to be her life story. So I made her Sunny, and I will have to give these infants makeovers. I always mix up toddler and infant for some reason, only in The Sims, not in real life. Like, I know the difference, but like in The Sims, for some reason, I always mix them up. And so now we are going to age up Nikki. So yeah, you see, like, I'm already looking like, okay, when the hell are they gonna age up? And so I have to fix that. And so I don't know why I looked for both babies, but yeah, I'm also gonna age up Nikki as well. And Nikki's traits will be randomized because Nikki gets to be her own person outside of this little bit of a legacy. And here is Nikki, and I just clicked it twice. She will be intense, of course. Of course she will be intense because this is not a struggle enough already. So of course she will be intense. So yeah, I randomized it twice because she was the second baby, or I don't know. It makes no sense. But these twins, they truly do look adorable. And I have to get the mod that gets rid of these floor mats because I don't really like them. They don't always go with everything. But I just wanted to show you these beautiful twins. I can't wait till they start developing separate personalities. I really think I do enjoy the game when it's children and above. I think the children can be kind of fun. I see why this experience is showing me, like, I see why some players only play, like, adult Sims, because sometimes the kids, it's just like, oh, this is something I do while I'm watching TV. And they're in their cribs. I want to show you that. They have the cribs. They're still doing really well with the money, and yeah, things are going smoothly, and it looks like even Barbie is feeling a little more frisky than she used to, so they're getting back into their marital activities, which is nice. And then my game tried to play me, which I was like, you really trying to unalive my Sims? And I don't like that, because how did the baby get all the way over here? And now Cameron has to run and get the baby. Like, I don't know what my game was doing in the thunderstorm. Babies are terrified. And it, like, did this on its own. But speaking of things that are going on, Barbie is starting to struggle now that Cameron has gone back to work. So it was like, for a second, things seemed to be going well. They seem to be like improving, but now Barbie is feeling some frustration. It's starting to rain again constantly. She's feeling closed in. And Michelle has actually come over to kind of help her since Cameron is at work. Michelle can relate to these feelings. She has a new baby. She had a baby before. And, she can relate to this baby blues situation where, like, life feels totally different. And even though this is what Barbie wanted, she's starting to feel like a little trapped, especially like when she starts, thinking about what else her life could have looked like, and she doesn't really have a clue. But I also think she's just overwhelmed with all the housework and the chores. Like, this is a decent sized house. She has twins. And so, Michelle came to help. Michelle's even willing to, like, possibly get struck by lightning and take out the trash. So Michelle's a really good friend. I'm glad I updated her and made her like a little bit part of this story. And look what I discovered as Barbie was cleaning, that the attic, which there is no way for these Sims to get to, maybe if I built a ladder, but the attic has all these dust bunnies, which makes me like, if this was real life, I would be so stressed about this because they can't get to it. But because it's a game, I'm just gonna fix it. I'm just gonna fix it for these Sims. And I will have to check up there because I know I saw people say, like with Busted Dust, that the home could possibly, go up in flames because of too much dust. And so when I saw that, I was like, this is an accident waiting to happen. And yeah, let me know if you've seen that in your game and it's been an issue. Maybe it's not an issue, maybe because it's all the way up there, but that was too many dust bunnies. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of splicing and dicing, and I think the next episode will be similar. So just, if you like that, great. If you don't, just bear with me till we get these kids up to a certain age and we can like just play a little more smoothly. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm optimistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. Thanks, some friends. Talk to you later. Bye.